The sound of the final buzzer means it's hangover time. So grab a drink and join your host, Alphonse Sidney, for a Miami Heat Beat post-game show.
Let's
Oh my God!
They're fucking trash fans. What's up, Al?
What? Deep down in your soul, and you feel the heat down in
Christian,
stop it!
Everybody wants to hear from one man today. The minister of heat propaganda. We need some culture chatter in our lives. Ryan Cortez, let's motherfucking go.
Oh.
Oh, Joel Embiid is back. Everything's so different. Oh my God, the Sixers are so good. Oh my God, you fucking pathetic cowards. You're the most pathetic fucking organization in the NBA. It's embarrassing. You got your fucking ass kicked at home. Everybody, it's gonna go 7. Shut the fuck up. Lead your show tomorrow with the Miami Heat, or you're dead to me. This is the best team in the history of basketball. It's better than any team LeBron played on. Fuck LeBron. He's a traitor. So is Dwayne Wade. No disrespect. Haywood Highsmith and Omer Yurtseven represent more in the way of development than the entire fucking process for the last 15 years. It might have only been 7. I don't give a fuck. You're a bunch of fucking losers. Take me out, Brass. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck Philly.
Oh, fuck Wawa. Fuck all that shit. Fuck cheesesteak. Wait, Brass.
Let's go!
No me importa lo que de mí se diga, vive usted su vida, que yo vivo la mía. Que solo es uno, disfruto el momento, que el tiempo se acaba y para atrás no vea. Bebiendo, fumando y jodiendo, sigo vacilando de party todos los días. Síguelo. Pepa y agua para la seca, todo el mundo patilla en la discoteca. Pepa y agua para la seca, todo el mundo patilla en la discoteca.
Look at that face. You ready?
Let's go.
Come on, man.
I am Alphonse Sidney, a.k.a. Alf954. Welcome into Hangover Time, the Miami Heat Beat post-game show. If you're watching live on Twitch, hell motherfucking yes, the Heat are back in the Eastern Conference goddamn finals. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, hell motherfucking yes, the Heat are back in the goddamn Eastern Conference finals. If you're on your way to work tomorrow, if you don't have a fucking quart or a fucking shot or a bottle of tequila in your car on the way to work, you're a goddamn coward. Take me out.
The views of Alphonse Sidney do not reflect the views of Miami Heat Beat and Hangover Time. They are his own, and we do not condone any of the messy shit he was out here talking about.
I support it.
Listen, we're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. You fucking take that shot.
Friday? Listen, is your boss a fucking coward? He didn't
Tomorrow's PTO. Tomorrow's a county holiday.
Let's go. Ain't nobody going to work in Miami tomorrow. They wasn't going to work anyway.
I'm waking up at 6 p.m.
I
tomorrow.
don't work on Fridays.
Yeah, I got to tell my job that day. I didn't know that.
Man, don't worry about that shit. Everybody, thank you for showing up. This is the biggest fucking panel we've ever had on Hangover Time. I'm hoping the fucking stream doesn't get choppy and fucked up. Who cares? Kenny's here. We're already used to it with that motherfucker.
We up $1 million.
You know what? And I'm
My internet's fucking dying.
I don't know what everybody's drinking. We all fucking drinking. But before,
Not me.
That's okay.
We you know what? We have another special guest.
We absolutely do.
A very special guest.
There's something sizzling. Is there something cooking? Right?
Y'all hear something? Y'all smell something?
What?
What?
MVP! MVP!
Yeah, baby.
Robert, what was he cooking up in those timeouts tonight?
Man, y'all already know the drill. He's cooking absolutely nothing in those timeouts.
Come on, guys, go please.
Hey, now for real though, he could have done better. That's all I got to say.
This is the reality check.
For the podcast audience, Robert, I think your Twitter name is what? Bamonte
Adebayo.
Bamonte Adebayo. The myth, the legend, with the pink jersey, standing behind Doc, talking about this motherfucker cooking up nothing.
Oh wait, hey, they were saying I didn't own any other jersey but the pink jersey, so I had to bring out the
There you go.
Butler jersey.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's right. On a night that we put Philly to bed.
The fourth legend.
The fourth leche. That's
only
it.
own one jersey, you know.
Oh
I
shit.
just wore the pink jersey because people could see me take pictures.
That's good.
Thank you for
Take
your
Twitter handle.
service, man.
Thank you for
Oh
your
my God,
service.
we needed you. We needed you. We need you just as much as G Sage.
Yes.
Team effort.
I
Just
think
team effort.
I think the two of you definitely helped save the season. But I got a question. Honestly, what gave you the idea to send out that picture? Was that like a spur of the moment thing? Did you have that already in mind? Because that shit flew off like a rocket.
Yeah, so yeah, I think like kind of like the inspiration behind it was I actually literally heard what Doc was saying in the timeout, and I was like, yo, what is he saying? I was walking by, I was like,
Yes!
Philadelphia. I could kind of just hear what Doc was saying, and all the players were demoralized. And y'all should have seen James Harden, his face. He was slumped into his chair. Like that man was at almost the bottom of his seat. His head was almost the bottom of the seat. It was, I couldn't say nothing.
Heads are
but
usually in bottoms of
was he
tootsies, so.
cooking? Like,
That's awesome.
Smitha says Moose turned into Barbara Walters all of a sudden.
Hey, it's a good question. Look how perfect that answer was.
Fantastic question.
It was
Guys,
a real thing. He was like, this guy's got nothing.
Guys, we beat the fucking 76ers.
We're bearing the lead here. Brass is right. They absolutely fucking demolished
Come on,
the
G.
biggest
Come
rival
on, G.
that the fan base has.
Get him, G.
Those
Come on,
fucking
let's go,
people
G.
Come on, G.
dared
Let's
try
go,
to
G.
lose on purpose for a goddamn
Get him.
decade,
Let's go.
and everybody
Get him,
let
G.
them lose for a decade. Are you fucking serious?
Oh.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
ridiculous, and never want to reward them. They haven't been past the second round. Smoking passes, he wipes his ass from the second round.
Get him, G. Get him, G.
Take a swing, Gianni. Take a swing.
I don't understand how anybody can believe in that dog shit organization. Daryl Morey didn't win shit in Houston. They just did the same shit. They only made the conference finals because nobody was trying at the time. Everyone was scared of the Warriors. It's just garbage. Embiid is some fakest MVP. That man spent more time on the floor than doing an actual basketball move. It's fucking ridiculous.
Motown Philly.
They're trash. The organization's garbage. The city's overrated. All they've done is lose. And people had the gall to say they'd rather be Philadelphia back in 2017. Not me, not Leif, not Alf. Nobody in this fucking room ever said that shit. Fuck Will Smith. Fuck all of that. I cannot believe that anybody doubted this team. How dare you? They were the fucking 1 seed. What was Philly? They were 4. You know why? Because they kind of sucked all year. It was ridiculous. It was offensive. And Embiid came back just to get his ass kicked.
There you go, G.
Over
Get
and
him.
over. Harden's the fattest motherfucker in the NBA. Looking like Glenn Davis out there. Oladipo clapping his ass. Clapping all 500 pounds of him. It's absolutely offensive that anybody would ever pick them over Miami. I never want to hear that shit again. I want that team broken up. I want that team gone. I want that team gone. I want that team relegated. We need to do what the EPL does and fucking relegate them. The Sixers are a bunch of bozos. I cannot imagine liking this pitiful franchise. What a clown show. Embiid and Harden are awful for the sport. I'm so sick of it.
Oh, where are you going to find this kind of analysis?
Oh, and he's out. And he's out.
Why was that the funniest part? Awful for the sport. It's true. It's true. It's true.
Oh man.
I know. Listen, I know we're not doing a bunch of analysis tonight. We're not doing play breakdowns.
Why should we? It was culture versus fucking a fake
Bullshit.
process. Yeah,
Fuck the process.
Doc needs to be doing the fucking analysis. He needs to learn how to coach his team to victory.
Listen, but the victory lap we're doing right now is well fucking deserved because we've been listening to these motherfucking clowns talk about the Miami Heat for 2 straight years. They because they were the 1 seed last year, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. They thought they were big shit. Like, make it out of the second round, you fucking pussies. Like, make it out of the second round. Like, Joel Embiid's like, oh my God, I didn't win the fucking the MVP. Make it out of the second round, bro.
What more do I have to do?
What can I do? They're gonna vote how they want to vote.
They clearly have what they want in mind. But good for them, who deserved it.
You know what? You know what? Just for to continue the victory lap, Brass. I hate to do this to you. Are we ready for receipts?
Oh, you want to pull up some receipts?
Let's go right now.
Oh,
Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
This is why we. This is why we're fucking here. We're not here for analysis.
This is the only reason I showed up.
We're not here to break down Spain
This is
pick and
what
rolls
we here
and
for.
shit.
It's hard to even organize this shit. It was just all a clusterfuck of
Go
nothingness.
ahead, Brass.
So Josh Reynolds says the single most infuriating and frustrating part about the Joel Embiid injury is that the Miami Heat are the least intimidating team left in the playoffs. You mean we're supposed to be afraid of a team that gives Gabe Vincent and Max
Marquee
Strus
player.
meaningful playoff minutes?
Brad,
Yeah,
give it to me.
nope.
Give it to me, Brass.
Oh, you want it? Oh, you want here?
I want it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Phrasing.
Alf, you ready?
Phrasing.
Alf, you ready? Give it to us.
Get it, Maxie. Get it, Maxie.
Get it, Max. Fucking them all night.
They got a point. They got a point because Joel Embiid was 20 and 12 tonight. Max Strus was only 20 and 11.
Oh,
What?
man.
Sorry,
Damn.
they're not quite up to snuff.
At Lagoated One said, "We just gotta stop here. I told y'all the Heat aren't serious." Josh Reynolds
Look who
again.
just
This fuck.
got
If Joel Embiid, so this is like throughout the series. If Joel Embiid comes back for Game 3 Friday, the Philadelphia 76ers will win this series. Book it. I throw that book back in your fucking face. At BGN5 said Sixers will still win this series. Watch. Still watching. Hope you watched. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. At Rondo Bongos, 2022 Heat are just the 2013-2018 Raptors. Love to see it.
And
We
the
love to see it
2022
too.
Sixers are the 2013 and
God
2018.
damn, man, not you.
Mevy Bear said, I'm honestly taking Nicholas Vucevic over Bam Adebayo.
Man.
The Russian.
Oh, and this is from Facebook. Alf saw this one on Facebook. Kevin Kelly says, he put a image of Spo that says, I have no clue what the hell I'm doing.
What century is that meme from?
That's
Look how young
2010.
he looks.
Right.
Jesus,
That's when he worked at the
man.
grocery store.
That's when he was a big
Like
young
the
boy
Obama
there.
administration, absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
G's not here. G's boy. It said best player wins this series is not just some fallacy. It's true, and Embiid is showing that. Okay.
Listen, y'all sound like such clowns when you make these declarative statements, right? Like Embiid is showing that. y'all know the internet is forever, right? Like y'all know, like you made these declarative statements off of a home game in Philly where the motherfucker scored 22 points.
At the Philly pod said Heater's so lucky Embiid missed those first 2 games. LMAO fraud number 1.
He was there the last
You
4.
be the fraud of the factual thing that you are. Like,
Right.
It took 82 games. Like
That math ain't mathing.
Okay,
Hertzmaner's
this
sheet
one's ridiculous.
said, call it what you want. Spo is getting out-coached.
Come on.
Robert. You gonna sit there and take that shit? I mean, give me a break.
Oh man, maybe in like games 3 and 4 when Spoke put Lowry in the rotation for no reason.
Well,
Not even, Robert.
Well,
Not even.
I mean,
You're
to
an
be
on-field reporter.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Robert, wait, Robert.
Robert off the top rope.
right off that ladder.
What was Doc cooking up the whole time?
Y'all see it. He's still cooking up
nothing.
Robert came with his own props.
Oh, this is fun. So, yeah, this whole exchange goes, and I really don't want to hear about our unsustainable shooting from the Heat fans, who think it was normal that we went 8% from 3 for 2 games. And then another guy says, plus, none of the following is happening together. Butler hitting 40, both Oladipo and Bam going off. She says, Jimmy stopped the last 2 from even being worse blowouts. He said, him and Hero are the only true scorers they have. The Raptors are even more dangerous offensively.
Oh.
The Raptors. Well, do these people know that the Heat were the number 1 3-point shooting team in the NBA this season? Are they not aware of this?
They don't know. They don't know.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Who this is? I know who this coward is.
Hey, Cortez, why don't you read this one? Start with the original Brady tweet.
I would love to. So my boy Brady Hawk, by the way, future superstar, tweets out. So that makes 3 series tied up at 2-2. I thought the Heat were the only one in that horrible position. ... And then Rohan Nankarni, who I should note, has a Bucks player as his fucking avatar. Recently, he had a Celtics player as his avatar. He lives in Los Angeles. He's a fucking fraud. I love the dude. You're a fraud. LOL, the Heat are the only team that had the benefit of playing an opponent without their best player. Is that right, Rohan?
Aww. He must be so sad. Oh, and G, after his absolute hero move of going and saging the arena for the second time.
One time for that guy.
Everybody did their part.
And just Wayne Camp said, ain't gonna work.
Oh, but it did.
He won the next 2.
Sixers Matt says, pray for Bam, y'all. Nothing wrong with him. He just has to match up against a piss-off Joel Embiid tonight. Oh, and this one, let me give a little context to this one. Let me give it a little context. So check this out.
All right, we got a best of 3 series now. Who do you like and why?
Well, I hate doing this. I hate doing this. You know, I had picked the Heat prior to the series. I'd expected them to make the conference finals. It just feels like the 76ers right now have the better team.
Did it?
Oh, give me a...
And a lot of that's because of their supporting cast.
The supporting cast. You picked the Sixers bench.
JJ is so good at this. Why
I
would
don't
he
even
be
know who
going?
that support is.
Shake Milton.
Anyway, so fuck him.
Definitely isn't James Harden.
I love
I'll tell
him,
you
but
that.
come on, dude. You can't fold that quickly after 2 games. You as a player should know that.
Like a lawn chair.
Motherfuckers won 2 home games and lost.
Sixers Matt said, "Pray for Bam, y'all. Nothing wrong with him. He just that I read that earlier. And then prayers for Embiid posted a meme of Joel pointing at Bam, said he can't guard me.
Oh, yes,
I
he
beg
can.
to
And
differ.
I said that shit aged like Prince Philip.
Yep.
Like Bob Ryan. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn.
Jay Clark NBCS said, "You get to see a pissed off Joel. You're welcome." Oh, he was just quoting George Yang. But I mean, fucking. Oh, and then Mickey chimed into this JJ1.
This is the one I love.
Said, and I thought you were a Miami Heat lifer.
Let's go, Mickey.
That's right.
Love Mickey.
This
this one is fantastic. Guru Lakers said Jimmy Butler is under contract through 25-26. He is due an estimated $52 million that season. He'll be 36. He's missed 17 of 40 games this season. Missed 145 games the past 9 seasons. He averages 17 points per game for his career. This is the worst contract in NBA history.
Brass, he put that up with a picture of fucking Russell Westbrook.
Like, is that
incredible?
The goddamn audacity. And you know what? He wasn't wrong, because James Harden is the worst fucking contract in the history of the NBA.
Man, oh man.
only 2 shots in the second half?
I think this one's from our YouTube after. So we have this fucking thing of all these fans of other teams coming in and then showing, just totally shit talking, especially after losses. Meanwhile, they're tuning in all the time to an opponent's post-game show. That is some fucking loser shit. So this one, Ambitious Culture Film said, "We taking a shit in 7. Embiid is a warrior, y'all. Don't have a single player built like Embiid, so stop with the hating."
Yeah, you can't be fat on the Heat.
Kenny,
I saw this.
Talk about this one.
Yeah, so I did my Christian Hernandez thing and put some numbers up, basically explaining that Joel is really not that effective against the Heat when he plays against them. He's actually plays his worst against the Heat. And some dude DM'd me the screenshot of it after the Sixers won Game 3, which, by the way, DMs are for 2 things: exchanging numbers and flight confirmations. Don't come in here talking about no fucking basketball, man. So anyway, I sent him that little bullshit emoji, and then he just said, "Fuck you." Which, hey, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Oh, this is an oldie, but a goodie. This is back in 2019. Josh Richardson, Sixers Nation said, "Jimmy who?" Cam 21251 said, "Sixers are making these bozos look so much better than they actually are, especially Hero." And So this one, this is from 2021. Gonna be Alex, our Trappa baby, said gonna be great when they're stripped for parts and are back in rebuild mode in a couple years because they couldn't ever get out of the second round.
Wait, let's clap it up for Alex
What a
real
prophet.
quick.
Oh man, he nailed that one.
What a prophet.
And George Sedano, you got to read this one, Cortez. You got to read this one.
I would be more than happy to. This fucking fraud, Silver Lake Sedano, who should have been ejected from the arena tonight, just tweeted, bro, are you tweeting, bro, you fake Miami, fuck, you live in Miami. He tweeted, bro, you need to be worried about a roster that was mediocre as hell this year and got swept in the first round before you come after any of the teams that finished ahead of them. Them's be the rules.
Oh, that's spicy.
But let's play what he said on the Heat Beat pod a few years ago.
Please.
Moves, we're seeing some of the most just well-run franchises we've probably ever seen, but then there's still the dregs of the league out there that just continue to make chronic moves.
This is a great segue into something I wanted to ask George about him rather being the Sixers than the Heat. What's up with that?
Long term, still feel that way. Haven't changed my mind. Until you get, listen, I know you can sit here and argue about Embiid. He's only played 31 games or whatever, or Ben Simmons.
Oh my God. We'll end on that one because holy hell. George. That was receipts, so hope you enjoyed that one.
Hope you guys enjoyed that little segment over there. Thank you, Brad.
I'm gonna be watching that on loop tonight. I loved it.
Putting that together. Listen. So this has been a wild fucking show. I don't even know how to handle this many motherfuckers in one atmosphere.
Can we talk about the crowd for a second?
Oh no, that's what I was going to think.
This crowd is bigger than the one that went over there.
Let's talk about it, Brass, because that's the next thing I was going to go to. Because, like I said, we're not doing it. We're not doing basketball analysis, and neither were the Sixers fans. Because while they was getting their asses stumped, all they was worried was about our attendance, right? Oh, this Heat fans ain't showing up. The Heat fans are showing up late. Brass, I don't know if you have any clips or anything. The Sixers fans left early. Oh, look at them.
Oh, there's traffic.
It's with like 4 or 5 minutes ago, something like that.
This is not 9 years ago, by the way.
I gotta get to the grocery
Bring up
store.
the heat.
I gotta get to the grocery store before it
Trying to get to Wawa before everybody else gets there for a trash sandwich.
You gotta come off of Wawa.
I gotta go get me some iced tea from Wawa.
Y'all gonna have to come off of Wawa.
Gotta go get a cheesesteak.
What are the chances anyone in the national media talks about this?
They're not.
Not at all.
None.
They're
Zero,
not.
right?
Zero.
Look at those
And you know what? Tonight they're going to be saying how Philly let the series get away, which is such bullshit, but let that fuel us for a
I don't
dominating
even care about the
Eastern
media. I
Conference
just
final.
want look at these fans wearing fucking potato sacks. Look at them fucking losers.
I expect the media tonight to go, you know what? Honestly, it's kind of smart to leave early because then you can get home quicker.
Yeah.
Because traffic after games gets a little crazy, guys.
Oh, right. Not traffic before the game, but okay.
Sad ass. They are
Just
sad.
sad. Just
Oh,
They wanted
man.
to talk about attendance, man.
The walk
Like,
through that parking lot back to your car is a.
Oh, it's like 12 fights happening right now.
Listen, it's not one you want to be taking that night. Buddy up.
They just out there shaking each
Well,
other.
and my favorite, I don't have the audio from it, but one of the broadcasters tonight, they said they're starting to boo in the city of brotherly love.
but they showed up on time, though, Brass. You got to give them something
Why
for
we
that.
acting
They
like
showed
that's
up
the
earlier,
first
an hour
time?
before.
Motherfuckers booing. You're booing. Yeah, really good way to motivate your fucking team, people.
for the last time about these fucking fans in these shitty ass fucking cities that ain't got shit else to fucking do. Yes, you showed up 30 minutes early for shoot around, you fucking loser. You fucking lame, okay? I don't even fucking turn the game on until about 3 minutes in. You want to know why? Because I'm fucking from South Florida and I got shit to fucking do. All right? I got shit.
That's right.
I'm recording the game. I don't even watch the first 3 minutes. Why? Because I'm fucking South Florida through and through. I'm not a fucking lame who has got no. Oh, I gotta get to the fucking arena early. Gotta get there early. Good fucking eating cheesesteaks and fucking got grease on my goddamn shirt. You fucking lames. You fucking losers. You know what? Only loser fan bases worry about fucking attendance. Only loser fan. You've never seen the fucking. You never seen championship fan bases worry about attendance. Nobody fucking cares, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's shit to think about.
There was a Sixer fan that was like, "Oh, we had no energy because the crowd was dead in Miami." In Miami.
Meanwhile, a motherfucker fell asleep last game in Philadelphia. And like,
That's right.
He was,
not gonna bring that
wait,
up?
Kenny, stop. He was full. He had already ate his cheesesteak.
That itis had just settled in.
He had that itis, and that was it.
It was a
Want to know why? Because they're all fucking diabetics. That's why.
Yeah, can we talk about this for a
Can we
second?
please, Schmeathan, I wanted to get Explain yourself.
Supposed to be.
Please explain yourself, Christian. I was with you when you first got that painting. Did not
Puerto
look
Rican
like
D
that.
Wade.
Shit.
Is that my
Puerto
Dwayne?
Rican D Wade.
Oh my god.
but
Dwayne.
Just not gonna comment on
Dwayne
it.
Wade.
Right. Yeah, nice.
You guys don't know how art works?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
the
what-
nerve, like the nerve of people from Philadelphia to think they could talk shit about Miami. First of all, State Property 2 is the worst movie I've seen in my life. State Property 1 is the second worst. Everybody in there's beards too fucking long. Their wives using Beijing on their shit, all kinds of fucked up shit. I don't want to get into all that. Joel Embiid's fat as fuck. Wawa is just a bullshit ass racetrack. You see right here, Liberty City, greater than Liberty Bell. Both of them are known for crack, but at least in Liberty City, they're making money off it. Fucking bullshit ass shit. Fuck Philadelphia. All these fans sitting here talking shit to me about the numbers I put and all that stuff and whatever. And see, they use Joel's injury as an excuse when they waived that after they talked all that shit. So now you got to deal with it. And one last thing, because I'm going to reverse and I'm going to ask Alf a question. Alf, so out of all the things Philadelphia has contributed to the world, what's worse, the process or PD crack?
PD crack and I ain't I'm sorry, that's a really inside. That is inside baseball right now. Only me and Kenny know the PD Crack State property joke.
That nigga sucked so bad, man. Oh my god.
I do want to read this Jay Grella quote. Jay
It took you that long to
comment.
come to this conclusion?
Doc Rivers said,
Interview Doc.
at the end of this game, they were just not good enough to beat Miami.
Never have been, never will be.
It took you that long?
I wish
It was
Robert
the
was
first
back,
6
Oh, he's
minutes.
coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back.
That's why Robert sounds
He's-
like he's cooking up. Listen,
swapping
I feel
computers.
bad for the guest tonight because all we're doing is talking shit. It's fun. Thank you to Cortez. I don't know if he's going to make his way back in.
Thank you, Cortez.
Thank you, master of key
Fucking
propaganda.
guys.
Yes.
The GOAT,
Listen,
man.
I want to ask y'all before we get into post-game press conferences, we got some live comments from some of the Philly luminaries. I want to ask y'all, and I'm going to go around the horn right now. That's why I wish Cortez and Robert were still here. I'm going to start with you, Bond. It's probably going to take us a little while, but fuck it. We ain't got shit else to do. I wanted you to talk about where you saw the Heat at the beginning of this year, and now the Heat are in the Eastern Conference Finals, probably having the most dominant performance and dead ass between the team and the player, the two most dominant performances in the NBA playoffs right now.
It's so coming into the season, like, you know, we were all really, really excited and had a lot of reason to be really excited. You know, as we started, those first couple of weeks were amazing. And I'm going to make it short in that even at the times during the season where, like, I don't know if it was rough, it was rocky or whatever, all of the things that Miami needed to be where they were in place. It was just a matter of, you know, getting certain guys to do this, just fine tuning. The whole season has been like a crescendo. It's been building the entire time. There has been so much talk around Jimmy, and I understand some of it to an extent, but people don't know how to be objective and don't know where the extent stops. Jimmy's been nothing but an incredibly hard worker his entire basketball career, and so to think that he, you know, he's talented. He has the tools, regardless of if it's shaky.
No, they said no bag. They said no bag, Kevon.
And, you know, Tiffany, it's a coin purse, and he got some big shoulders, and that's okay. And that's okay. Utilize the fuck out that coin purse. It's all them big ass grandma candies in there, and he just been beating people with the fucking coin purse, battering ram people with the Werthers and the old strawberry candy.
that Werther's original. That bitch be hard as
That
fuck.
is halfway melted.
got
as
lint
fuck to
on
the
it.
wrapper. Right. He been beating bitches with that all season, and I'm so proud of just the way it's all come together. I'm happy for him that he's getting, I think, you know, the recognition that
The flowers. He's getting his flowers that he deserves.
He's getting his flowers, right, and it's well deserved, and I'm proud of the group.
Yes.
Tiff, let's go beyond Jimmy. Let's talk about Hottie was talking about the rest of the fucking team, right? They said you can't win with Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin. You can't win with these guys. All these guys played huge roles in tonight's game, right? You can't win with these guys. The Heat are trash. The Heat aren't deep. And I said that coming into the season, that the Heat don't have the depth, but they have a great 7-man rotation. Right now, Kyle's not in that 7-man rotation that I thought was going to be part of winning a second-round series. Duncan Robinson is not in that 7-man rotation that I thought was going to be part of winning a second-round series. Right now, you're winning these series with these guys we said were G League players, were afterthoughts, undrafted, nobodies.
Frosted, bitch.
Hey, they ain't G League players no more. They ain't afterthoughts. Philly fucked around and found out. That's what happened.
Frosted
there you go.
hoe.
Frosted Gabe's on their ass. Listen, they found out. There we go. Get it, Max. Series. Tracy McChase for them hoes. That's it. Like, we don't really need to say nothing else. Like, we took guys that was fucking delivering the mail. Sorry, Robert.
Yes. The fourth leche. What's up? We made it back just in time.
Moose, they laughed when Tyler Hero said he belongs in the same
Let
conversation.
me tell you something, okay? Since last year, they've been saying that Tyler Hero wasn't going to be here for this, when I was telling you all along that it was going to be the year of the And where we know, we just dropped our asses all the way into the Eastern Conference Finals, taking out Philly, that bullshit city. They have nothing there. Broken face, broken hearts, broken spirits, broken bodies.
dreams.
Take me out.
Broken
Moose, hit him. Moose, do it. Hit us one time.
By the way, I will, because I had us at the start of the year, you asked. I had us as a 1 seed. And where are we now? We're still a 1 seed. So I'm going to hit them 1 time with a great
There we go.
I'll do a shot for that.
I just poured my drink. I can't.
I'm sorry, Carl Tiana. I should have had this on the whole time. My apologies.
There you go. There you go, man.
There you go.
Christian, you haven't been on a lot this year. You had a lot of things going on out here, getting engaged and buying houses and shit.
Robert, pay attention. You next.
You next, Robert.
You on deck.
Bet.
Christian, from where you thought that he were at the beginning of the season, like, listen, we're not it's not exactly a victory lap, but it does feel good as a Heat fan right now because, man, we've been shitting on all season long. Like, they got into that little fight, a little skirmish. They went on a little 4-game losing streak, and everybody, including Heat fans, lost every fucking ounce of guts they had. And all they've done since that 4-game losing streak, let's forget about that Orlando Magic game, right?
That doesn't count.
Yeah,
Whatever. Fucking Depot scored 40 points. He was warming up. That was a trial game for the fucking playoffs, and it worked great.
They went 6-1 to end the season. They've gone 7-3 in the playoffs, right? So we're talking about a team that's been dominant for a couple of months now, but they still don't want to talk about us. Just, Christian, what do you think from the beginning of the season to now? Like, how are you feeling about this team? Great job, Christian.
There we go.
I mean, I'm
Are you at Kenny's house right now?
Anybody?
What?
No, dude, my internet has been off this whole time, so I'm 6 seconds behind you guys or something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna roll right through
It's so weird being right outside of this.
This season has been for all you guys because I mean the most incredible thing about this season. Look at this 40 minutes truce in a game 6 closeout on the fucking road. 20 points, 11 rebounds, 5.
Oh, wow. No, I'm sure it was going to be good. Congratulations. You just earned yourself a hottie nomination.
Oh, man, you sure did.
Wonder what category. No contest.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so Chris Cody in the chat just said, "Holy shit, Alf, you got the Doc picture kid." Like, this is the biggest get.
That's me.
I'm telling you,
There you
that's
go.
right.
He is still
Jealous.
cooking nothing. This
Would
is
you guys buy? Would you guys
the
buy?
biggest get in Miami sports media right now. We're
Seriously,
talking
Metal
about-
Lord can't book that.
Fuck yeah. What were we saying, Robert?
Would you guys buy aprons if I made them? Like,
Yes.
Are you shitting me? Of
Are
course.
you kidding? Of course.
Yes.
You're talking to someone that has made an entire T-shirt line. Listen, we're gonna make aprons. We're gonna make chef's hats. We're gonna make magnets. We're gonna make posters, dude. Do this get with me after this. Don't worry, we're gonna come out.
we'll have some
make
conversation.
buku dollars, my friend.
I see a spatula line in our future.
That's right.
A cookbook. A cookbook. They're just empty. Just just empty pages.
Yeah, because he's cooking nothing.
Oh man, Robert, you have become famous because of this series. Even the Heat were tweeting about you, about cooking, talking about Doc is cooking up nothing. You talked a little bit about the impetus for why you did it. I just kind of want to know how you feel about this season, how you feel about how the Heat have gotten to this point beyond Doc Rivers, because we already know he ain't cooking up nothing.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start with the impetus behind why I took the picture. So basically, how the story goes, I'm sitting in these seats, in row 9 seats, and I I got tickets from a Heat executive. Been getting them for most of my life from a Heat good family friend.
Flex.
And so,
man.
these tickets actually that I got every single game were for free. Which is incredible.
Okay, Robert, yo, you and I were linking up, dude. We're gonna hang out.
Yeah, for sure. But so basically, you know, it's so what happened was that I'd been walking past the Sixers bench, and just because when you have these tickets, you have access to the club lounge, and to get to the club lounge, you have to walk by the Sixers bench, and you have to walk courtside. And so earlier in the game, I'd actually been taking selfies while like the plays were going on, like taking videos and selfies while the plays were going on, while I'm walking back to my seat, like after halftime and stuff like that. And so I just thought it was really funny to just take selfies like mid play. So I think the first selfie that I got, let me pull it up. The first selfie that I got and posted on an Instagram page, and it was just me like making a face like, and I was surprised because it was mid free throw, and I just like taking a selfie next to James Harden and all those dudes, and it's just cool to see those guys up in front of your face when you normally see them on TV. So I'll show you the first selfie that I took, and then I'll explain the rest from there. I'm just pulling it up on my phone right now.
That is incredible. I died the first time I saw it.
Somebody said Robert is flexing more than James Harden when he hits a 3 down 20.
So this is the first selfie.
That's the first one I saw.
It was just me walking by the court, I'm just walking back. I'm like, man, this is a perfect opportunity for a selfie, and it's just super funny. And then, so this is third quarter. I'm like, I gotta use the restroom. Whatever. In the beginning of the fourth quarter. Actually, no. Actually, I went to the club lounge to charge my phone because my phone was at 1%.
Robert. You're getting whiter and whiter. You're talking about free tickets.
Right.
Everyone's like, he is white as hell, and then you're getting free tickets. You're like, I'm gonna go charge my phone now.
Went back
Where's
to
the
the
phone
private
charging
Wait. So I've been going to the club lounge because I want to charge my phone just so I could take more funny selfies, right? So my phone was at 1% when I took this Doc Rivers selfie. So
Yo, that's epic.
I'm like, I heard what Doc Rivers. I was saying, I just see like I'm right next to Sixers bench. I'm like, this is a perfect opportunity to take a funny selfie. And then I'm hearing what Doc Rivers is saying. I'm like, man.
That was the second one.
The first one was so funny because I look like I'm about to shit my pants because I just look so focused because I'm sitting here trying to get a good picture, trying to see if the security says nothing. Yeah, I just heard what Doc Rivers is saying. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go post on Twitter after the game. If we win, be like, post a funny caption or something like Doc Rivers wasn't doing anything in this timeout, and then I found out like. I thought of the perfect caption, like cooking up nothing. So.
Oh no, it was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
Right.
I mean, that thing went viral like that.
Instantly.
Yeah.
It's because the coaches, they look like they're looking at him in the picture.
Right.
Oh well.
Oh. No.
You developed a relationship with the security team, didn't you, Robert?
That's a whole nother story that I want to get into. So beginning of the third game, I walk in. First game, I take the selfie. Went viral just on Twitter, a little bit on Instagram. Second,
Yeah, here's I have the first picture here. This is
that's the first.
That was the first one.
It looks photoshopped.
That's what
It
makes
really does.
That's what makes it such a great picture, by the way. The fact that it looks photoshopped, it makes it so much funnier.
I think that's part of what made it go viral.
Yes.
Some people
thought it was 100%.
Oh my gosh. And then so the next game I go with, I'm like, oh, I gotta take another selfie. So I take another selfie. Security doesn't say anything. I got some people. I got the Heat staff. Apparently the whole Heat administration had known me by the first time I went viral, and they all wanted me to come back to the next game. And so I went back to the next game.
This guy got the
selfie
privilege of
again.
the ass.
Piece of the privilege.
You gotta flaunt it, man.
Stop hating on my boy Robert. Me and him are homies. We're in the next game together.
Wait, hold on, Robert. I don't want to interrupt you because I want to get back to the story, but it's post-game press conference time, and we have some big interviews lined up, don't we?
I expected this to be the end of it, but yeah, okay.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, this is a very big get. Unfortunately, the press conference isn't actually happening where it normally would. It's
Harden already left. He left the arena.
Yeah, but no, he left. No, he brought a camera crew. What is this? Oh, what the fuck is?
Robert, close your eyes.
Yes! I love this spot.
Oh yeah.
Bitch, what?
That means really good home court advantage. Welcome to James Harden's home court.
Did you fly back with Miami? How are you?
Yes, I did. I got right on the plane in my whole uniform. I'm back in Miami right now. That's how the PJs do it, baby. Private jet G4. Boom.
PJ Tucker.
Have you ever brought anyone to these clubs with you, or do you go solo?
Usually I bring Lil Baby. And a lot of Atlanta rappers, but if you've been reading the news, Trumbo. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit though.
YSL.
Shout out to John Carlo Navas who told me about this Club 11 shit last time I was on this show. Fuck Tussies. They said this motherfucker's open till 7 a.m. Goddamn. I'm back.
Turning 11 into 12. All right.
I'm about to be out here till next season. Okay, what? Sorry.
Well,
Is this your favorite? Is this your favorite time of the season?
Sure. I gotta play no goddamn basketball. That shit gets in the way of these hoes. It's the problem with basketball and efficiency and shots and shit.
Well, you know, James, a lot of times the NBA superstars like to use the offseason to kind of work on their game and develop something
I'm
new.
working on my game, baby. I'm working on this game. I'm working on my game.
So, are you going to come back with something new next year?
Maybe chlamydia.
Do you plan on taking that back to Philly?
Chlamydia go with you. I got the pill.
Do you see yourself playing in Philly next year?
I don't give a fuck. Philly got the worst strip clubs I've ever seen. You know, you can't even get close to them. They dance behind the bar. You gotta throw ones wadded up at their ass.
We do.
Yeah. Bond, you know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Bond, listen, we'll talk later. Listen.
Okay, call me.
Philly strip clubs are trash.
Listen, I got a couple on.
Like, you know, you literally can't put $1 in the G-string. I'm like, what is this about?
You really gotta launch it at them.
You gotta launch? Yes. Bond, what were you there the other night? Because I feel like you know what I'm talking about. You had to wad your shit up and throw it at him across the bar. I feel like that's disrespectful.
It's funny because it's true.
But like, have you brought other players or anything, or like to the club, or do you just?
Listen, this time I was sneaking out because you don't normally right after the game because I really don't give a fuck. About 3 minutes left. Y'all don't realize this. I sneak out the arena and normally I have a doppelganger play the rest of the game because nobody notices. You just put a fat nigga with a beard and some cornrows out there and they think it's me. So I sneak out. That's how I got down here so quick. So this time, I said, hey, Doc. We don't need to be out here answering no questions. Come on to PJ with me, baby. Listen,
No way.
You gonna be in LA? Hey, Doc.
No way.
No.
Doc, they want to talk to you, Doc.
Gold rush.
Great spot.
Them things thangin'.
Yeah, what's going on? Don't stop! Pump that pussy! Let you see it! I wanna rock! That shit!
Oh my God! What do they got cooking up there, Doc?
Oh, they got chicken wings!
Are you allowed to eat? Is it?
Lemon pepper, baby!
Oh man.
Oh no.
That's nasty.
Doc,
Robert, you got any
perfect-
questions for Doc?
Doc, man,
wait a
what are you
second.
cooking up there?
Wait a second. Is that little motherfucker? Is it all of my goddamn business? With your pink jersey on. Sick of your shit, man. You're gonna lose me the Laker job.
Oh, you don't gotta worry about that, Doc.
I think I lost it for myself, guys.
Do you get hoes with that voice?
Let me tell you something, Doc. You are in the perfect place to work on your closeout game.
Oh, get out.
What?
Close your eyes, Robert. Robert, no, don't look.
Hey, Emoham!
She got James off camera to the right.
Emoham!
Oh no, you know James is there.
Oh my gosh, Kenny, stop it.
I wanna run. What? Sorry.
Oh man.
She distracted me.
Transition.
I do want to say, do you know anything about Robert's charity?
Oh,
Thank you.
I should have done that before.
I'd like to kick it back to Robert. Talk about a charity. Cause I'm out here, I'm cooking nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, Robert, you want to talk about your
Robert.
charity for a a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to
Talk about the good that you're doing in the world.
Okay.
Good job, Robert.
Thank you, Doc. I appreciate it, man. No, but basically, so what I'm doing is I'm fundraising for the Leukemia Lymphoma Society, basically the largest organization in the world dedicated to finding the cure for blood cancer and treatments and getting research for that. I've had multiple family members affected by leukemia. In fact, my uncle is actually in remission now for leukemia. So let's get a round of applause for my uncle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, so basically, I go to FSU. I know.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was gonna be nice.
I should have booed during the charity segment, but boo.
Honestly, I'm just glad that you're in college. We really didn't ask before you came.
Man, Robert doing big things. Good shit, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, that's great, man.
I'm working with a Leukemia Lymphoma Society. We're having an event in the fall called Light the Night, and basically what we're doing is we're fundraising for research for leukemia. Me and 19 other people are planning to raise over like $100,000. My goal is to me personally raise over 500. You can see, I think that the goal right now, in total I've raised $151, 100 coming from my own family. But yeah, it would just mean a lot to me. I'm fundraising with a couple of other people at FSU, and it's a big thing because I plan on being a doctor one day. And leukemia is something that's personally affected me and my family. And I'd love to see money go towards a good cause, especially it's like, I'm giving Doc some shit, but I'm doing good in the world. So we're all set.
Listen, we all got to balance.
Run that number up, y'all.
Yeah, you gotta balance it out. And
listen.
Donations, I think above $300 are tax deductible. So if you need a tax deductible form, just DM me and I can shoot that your way. As soon as possible,
okay.
So.
Do we have a link to donate?
Hold up.
Is this link gonna work in the chat?
The link.
Yeah.
The link is in the chat right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's official. It's an official donation page. I'm not a GoFundMe scammer. I get none of the proceeds. So all the proceeds is going towards children.
You're not that white.
Person in the photo. I'm not that white. But yeah.
Oh man, that's
Fantastic.
awesome. Yeah, that's
awesome.
absolutely fantastic.
That is fantastic.
Definitely.
It is, because when I was 21, I wasn't doing no good in the world.
We know, Kenny.
Yeah, no, Kenny, we've heard enough about your story. You're like,
Chat, run
That's
them.
fantastic. Let's definitely get the chat in on that so they can support a great cause.
And we're
Someone
gonna
that
put
helped out the Heat in the postseason.
Oh yeah.
We can get that before we close the show.
Cook up some good donations before you go to sleep tonight, Heat Nation. Come on, let's do this.
All I'm saying is, we didn't lose a game where I attended. So.
Hey now.
Hey. Yes, sir.
Send Robert to the.
And we're not gonna lose any games that we go to, right?
Yeah. He is still cooking up nothing. We are gonna have them shits on the fucking Miami Heat Beat website soon. No joke. I know.
That's facts. That's facts.
I know Brian Goins out here cooking up something.
You remember them sweatpants? kidding. Deep cut.
Oh, what the hell? Again?
Oh, man.
Oh, you hear that? Robert, close your eyes.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Hey, guys.
What?
Man, you sound exhausted, my guy.
No, I feel really bad because I talked a lot of shit about that kid and he's doing good things.
Out there know we were promoting charity.
I had no idea he was a philanthropist. Oh wait, hold on. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it.
Hey, Doc